Problem, we're looking at the greatest common factor of the numbers 28, 42, and 56. So one technique that I shared in another video is to list all the factors out, but this is a multiple choice problem, and it's true that all of these are even, so 2 will go into all of them. But before I circle 2, I know I'm looking for the largest, the greatest common factor that these numbers have in common. So let's test out the other candidates here. 7. Well, 7 times 4 is 28, so that works. 7 times 6 is 42, and 7 times 8 is 56. So that works, which also means if 7 is a factor of all of these, and 2 is as well, 7 is bigger than 2. So 2 is not the greatest common factor. What about 14? Well, different color. 14 times, or 2 times 14 is 28, so that works. Well, I don't know multiples of 14 that well. So if 2 times 14 is 28, what about, and this is where you could test that a little bit, 3 times 14? Well, 3 times 14 is the same thing as 3 times 10 plus 3 times 4, which is 42, right? Because 3 times 10 is 30 and 3 times 4 is 12. Together it's 42, so far 14 works. And if I look at it this way, well, I don't know my multiples of 14, but I just found out, well, 3 times 14 is 42, so 4 times 14 would be what? Let's think about this. 3 times 14 is 14 plus 14 plus 14, and that's 42. So 4 times 14, I would add one more 14 to the sequence. So it's just going to be 14 bigger than this number, and that means 4 times 14 is 42 plus 14. It's another 14, that's 56. So 14 goes into all these numbers, which means 7 is not the greatest common factor. And 28 doesn't work, I know, because 28 times 1 works here. But 28 times 2 is not equal to 42, it equals 56. So 28 does not go into 42 a whole number of times, which means it's not a factor. So our answer here is 14.